And we are Team Gold Goes Green. We are all marketing majors who have experience working in different areas of marketing along with different internships. My name is Mercina.
I'm Svetlana.
I'm Chaz.
Liz.
Jay.
And I'm Grace.
And so our goal for the project was to determine how Trophy can humbly share their efforts to be more sustainable within the community.
Our research did an excellent job of answering our research questions, helping us to determine that being more sustainable is beneficial to Trophy. These statistics from Nielsen showcase how important sustainable methods are to Trophy's target audience. Looking at other sustainable breweries showed us that sustainable efforts need to be highlighted in order for customers to know what they are contributing to. Educated customers are major drivers in the promotion of the company as a whole. With a growing desire for green products, environmentally conscious companies have a greater ability to gain satisfied and loyal customers. Overall, our research gave us a better understanding of what needs to be implemented at Trophy in order to draw in more customers and promote the brand throughout the community.
So getting into our research insights, some things we found as we were conducting secondary research was that one, people who are focused on good quality, specifically craft beer consumers, are also focused on good quality life, so going green is encouraged. And this makes it easier to advertise green efforts to craft beer consumers because it's encouraged already in their lifestyle. Our second insight from our research is that it is a mistake to not capitalize on the growing consumer culture that is increasingly concerned with health, environment, social ethics, beer character, and finding alternatives to mainstream business. Because these are all things that craft beer sellers practice every day, it's going to be easier to advertise their efforts in a humble way. And finally, if Trophy is able to communicate that they are safely contributing to the environment, they're going to be ahead of big beer companies that contribute to poor environmental safety. And this is going to be a sure way to create a positive brand image compared to big beer competitors.
As in our research, we created with the concept of brewery brand persona prototype. So it came up after identifying target audience, visiting Trophy breweries, and creating an image of a typical Trophy brewery consumer. So Brian is 27-year-old freelance copywriter photographer. He loves spending time outdoors with his dog. He is passionate about sustainability. He likes to shop small and local. And he likes to support ethical brands like Warby Parker, Patagonia, and Alberts. He already loves the vibe of a local brewery, but he really appreciates the dedication that Trophy has to the community and the environment.
So giving a general overview of our media plan, we want to focus on sharing Trophy's authentic, humble, and intentional core brand associations, and do that through using the current social accounts on Instagram and Facebook to meet customers where they're already following your brand. And we want to post once a month to slowly build the sustainable messaging into your brand's overall image and create a subtle reinforcement of sustainability so that over time we can work that into one of your core brand associations through social content and other marketing materials.
Perfect. So we thought the Earth Month was a perfect opportunity to start promoting the Trophy Goes Green campaign. This will start a series of posts showcasing dedication to the betterment of the community. So we decided on going with neutral colors that go along with the Earth theme, and Trophy's vintage meets modern style inspired this vintage card look for our design. When thinking of a copy, we wanted to make sure that it was still relevant to these times and honest but still humble. In the light of recent pandemic crisis, we thought it would be right to mention the appreciation of the Raleigh community and a desire to do good for people and the planet.
So in addition to our Earth Month post, we also wanted to share the vision behind Trophy's Green Roof. In addition to energy reduction, a green roof is an excellent conversation piece for the community, and that's kind of how we want to present Trophy's sustainability efforts, as a conversation piece and as an ongoing conversation for the community. We tackle this in the copy by remaining humble and asking the community how green living fits into their daily life, also asking what ideas that they have for us. So as far as imagery goes, we have an image of a green roof, which can easily be replaced for one of Trophy's own images, which we didn't have at this point in time. We also have our consistent gold goes green messaging, as well as consistent color scheme and Trophy branding. So this post, we wanted to talk about Trophy's efforts in upcycling grains. So Trophy donates their grains to local farmers, and we really wanted to showcase that. So the copy in this one reads, "We care not only about bringing quality beer and food to our community, but also having a positive impact on our community and the environment. We still have a long way to go, but even things like donating grain waste to be recycled as feed for our local farmers makes a big difference over time." So in that copy, we're remaining humble, and we're also noting Trophy's efforts.
Awesome. And the next slide, next creative for Cheers, this one goes out to our farmers, is meant to be a commemoration to the resources Trophy gets from its local farming community in North Carolina. We originally intended the creative to have one of Trophy's partner farmers be drinking a Trophy beer with the farm as a backdrop, but we didn't have it at this time. But the purpose of this was to kind of give consumers an inside scoop of who the farmer is, where they get their resources, from, and to give consumers a deeper connection with the North Carolina community. Some other recommendations we had were for Trophy to implement a sustainable beer collection that we thought would be kind of fun and interesting, that also aligns with Trophy's brand image. Sustainable beer idea was kind of to promote Trophy's experimental framework of wanting to try with different ingredients, different types of hops. And we thought this could be fun if they collaborated with different local companies or breweries in the area to make something that really highlights their dedication to the community and sustainability. Another idea was to create a short excerpt to be placed on beer labels so that when consumers who do look at the label, they can find something that is subtle and that can shed interesting information on what Trophy is doing for the community. And lastly, we thought of developing an infographic that could be displayed on tables and restaurants, as well as a coaster that highlights their sustainability efforts. This would be an interesting and novel way for Trophy to highlight what they're doing, and is totally humble because it's not in the consumer's face. So it really aligns with Trophy's brand image. Thank you all for participating with us in this project. It has been really fun to be working alongside Trophy and helping you guys develop sustainability efforts with marketing. And we would love to be kept in the loop as you develop more ideas. Thank you.
Thank you.